Joining us now to talk more about convenient fresh beef and why it's so important for our industry is Steve Wald. He's the executive director of the Checkoff-funded Beef Innovations Group. Steve, thanks for coming to the show. First of all, let's start by talking about what is convenient fresh beef and why do you believe innovations like this is so important to the industry?
Well, convenient fresh beef is really more of a concept. It's a program about getting consumers to prepare beef easier and quicker during the weeknight. The convenient fresh beef program is made up of numerous different products. For instance, one is a microwavable roast. Most people won't think about cooking beef in a microwave, but we've used certain technologies and cuts to make it possible, and it really is a neat product. You can get a medium rare roast in 30 minutes out of the microwave, so very easy. But the other parts of the program are really taking cuts of beef that consumers are typically or commonly aware of and just making it a lot easier for them in terms of adding spice packets and adding solutions. For instance, you can take beef strips, add a spice packet to the product, and then you can make 3 different meals from it depending on the ingredients you add to it. So you can make a beef and peppers and an Asian dish and so on.
Wow, sounds really convenient. And why do you believe technology and innovation like this will in fact cause more consumers to choose beef?
Well, what we're doing is really making it easier for consumers to pick up beef, to have it in their refrigerator in the evening, to make it another choice for them. So we know that consumers are time starved. Roughly 50% of consumers don't know what they're going to have within an hour of dinner time. And this is really an option that the consumers can just either pick up at the grocery store real quick or have it in the refrigerator already and have a complete meal on their dinner table within about 30 minutes.
That's great. And where are we in this process? In fact, if people are looking for it in the grocery stores, how quickly can we see it on shelves?
Right now, we're in 3 different test markets around the country: in northeastern Ohio, North Carolina, and then southern Missouri. We're getting learnings from those test markets, doing consumer research, learning some of the really great things about the product, but also some things we need to address to make the program better. But ideally, we're hoping to have this product on a more national basis within about the next 9 to 12 months.
That's great news. Now, obviously, you know that retail beef prices have been on the rise and frankly at record levels recently. Do you think this will help or hurt beef demand relative to this pricing issue?
Well, I think anything that we can do to provide consumers with new solutions is going to help. But one thing in particular with this product line is that we're using cuts from the chuck and the round and so the sirloin, and typically those are, I would say, lesser value cuts in terms of the price, not the premium cuts that a lot of people are perceive the tenderloin and the ribeye to be. So we're using less expensive cuts to begin with. So it's going to provide a pretty high value perception product for consumers.
Beef producers like myself help fund this work through the Checkoff. Tell folks why you think this is such an important investment for the beef industry.
Well, we know that consumers, again, their taste preferences are changing, their schedules are changing. We have a whole new group of millennials that are coming on board that really don't know how to cook as much as their parents and grandparents did. Products like this that are very convenient for consumers really take the guesswork out of preparation, and they take the mystery or the unknowns out of beef. So we do everything basically for them. We provide the product, we provide the seasoning packet, we provide easy instructions. We certainly provide a product that's available in 30 minutes so they can serve their family a product that they know or a dinner that they know is going to be very good for them. And we feel that this type of product, whether it's this program or other programs that the Checkoff is working on, anything that we can do to meet the consumer needs, to make beef easier for them, is going to be a benefit for beef producers.
Yeah, it sounds like this is yet another example of folks just wanting to hit the easy button, and you're making this a real easy button, aren't you?
It certainly is. And we're taking basically all the guesswork out of it, but still having that little human element in the product. And really, I think one of the great things about this is still using fresh beef, and that's what consumers really love. Outstanding.
Thank you so much, Steve.
Thank you.
To learn more about the outstanding work of Steve and his team with the Beef Innovations Group, visit our website. That's cattleman2cattleman.org.